Tunnels like this still carry echoes from the past. Can you hear it? Your key energy is too low. That notice board? Filled with the leftovers of used-to-be wants. You're getting close to one of those old Toxanol brick towns. Pay attention. The Toxanol Corporation. Well, small ones. Places like this were cheap. There must be a track somewhere in this brick town. The forest is wonderful. This corner of the world is called Bricktown. Let's see. You need to get the pegs lined up to get the clothes soaker rolling. You need to turn the pegs in. That's spiraled out of control. You need to turn the pegs in sync. You really put a spin on it. The night could be fun. It's Peekaboo Park. Young ones love this sort of place. You're feeling mighty low. You're grown wiser. This one seems to be in good spirits despite... Has heard that you only... Asks you to do the right thing for the sake of your conscience. It's only... It's sad to see you're staying on this road to ruin and that you're so determined to help no one other than yourself.
Yes, that's the way. No arguing with that.
Sometimes your gut is flat out wrong.
Don't ever doubt yourself. You are number one.
Even the dark knows you're better than this.
Stick with me. We'll rule the world.
That's a Myriad tribe outpost. The Vespidut outpost, long-time home of the Myriad tribe. Says you need to hit them where it hurts. Inflict us... Here's the first line of defense. That's a bomb lobber. That hit the spot, wrecked it. Give those twirly wheels a turn. Yes, the river tub's going down the drain. Keep going. That cage is holding a helper. Says they've been treated fair, but his wishes there was another way, but they'll do. A sharpshooter. The scaffolding. Better stay clear of the red ray. Here's the second line of defense. Timber. Bet a big bump will bring it down. Switched off the light. A barrel shoot. Smack. That looks splody. Shoot it and watch it blow. Not too close, though. Kaboom! You're in. Almost there. The outpost belongs to your tribe now. He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger. Says you did a great job capturing the outpost. You've earned the privilege of carrying. Believes you'll be even more dangerous with it. Out of Date says he's doing his best to keep up, but from what he can tell, it seems you're making progress with the tribe conflict. He had a feeling you'd get along with the Jagni tribe, but it remains to be seen what the future holds for your alliance. You seem to get along with the Jagni tribe, which doesn't come as a surprise as you share an ominous outlook on life. But out-of-date emphasizes that solving the tribe conflict won't matter unless you help make a stand against the World Eaters. That's the sound of impending doom. Out-of-date's premonitions of imminent disaster are true. The Porkypuff needs to be handled. He says the time has come to confront the Porkypuff at the end of the East Route. Goop. You should get over there and see what you can do to help. There's still time before the dawn. Even more facts in that big brain. That there's Subnautica Station. Goop flounders around in there. Says it's good to see you again. He's Goop. You might remember him from the old days when he tried to teach you how to swim. Goop says you were always so righteous as a child, and Goop says memories fade, so he knows he's easy. He understands you've returned to face Lupa Lupin. He says that the catastrophe back then didn't vanquish the good in. Now the time has come for you to remember and act. Your life is your life, not the story you're told about it. He understands why you seek revenge, but he doesn't think you realize how that'll make you feel once you claim.
See? On my side. Go, Dark, go!
First instincts can be truly awful.
The fun thing is always the right thing.
Next time, look at it with a clear heart.
Darkly dark, dark.
Figures the world is a goner. He
大家座
wishes you hadn't done so.
マファニコ
Wonders why you're flapping around with the jagni.
トントワ
But hey,
マファニコ
knows yesterday is already gone. It's what you do today and to...
んとよまら
He can't leave the Subnautica station as the pollution has worn down the insulation.
んとよまら
You should return when you've retrieved the scrap. There's no time.
んとよまら
Out of Date told him the undersurf was the... The story will go on as long as there is someone there to listen. Took care of it. How long has this night gone on? Shot through. This day is as good as it's going to get. Toxanol's offshore drilling caused oily matter to spread with the rain and contaminate both the groundwater. Looks like the switches need to be turned to match so enough charge can flow through the conductors. Good. That's enough electric current. He's got the goo glide There's debris floating around on the surf that... Goop says Gizmo's devised a cannon for the goo glide, but instead... The best way to find quacks is to talk to Gulp. He has the bearings of the surf archipelago and knows where... This means you'll have the privilege of... Lots of notices on the board for things that made sense in the days when the surf was a lot cleaner. In the old days, this was a port for boats that went... Toxanol... You... Ah, the freedom of the open surf. You're poking around Pockbur, a prime village. This here is the Sinky Dink, home of Gulp, at the very least. He's pretty sure he's heard of you before, although the details are maybe a little hazy. He wonders if you have something for... Says it's both everything you could want and never enough. Says you... Wants to know if he could point you towards something fun to drink, so that you... Either way, he hopes you find a way to wet your whistle before the world comes to an awful dry end. Says life's like a mystery drink. Sometimes it's amazing. Sure, but that's nowhere near as quick and easy. Who wants to stop to chew? Says you should toast the end of the world, but you'd better hurry. It's coming soon. Respect. Thinks it's funny you wound up with the Jagny. They drink so little. Guesses someone has to be, but he can't. But who cares about them? Says you'd be as bummed out as him if you came for the hot stuff. The Glugmocker, Nimhimbibble, and his favourite radium syrup. That one's even more intoxicating now, aged in truck... The drink helps him forget the state the world is in, but it only lasts until tomorrow. The world is still doomed. Says he wants you to know he has other interests. There are other ways than a cold drink to relieve. Watching Pippi's flap is calming, but better yet are the ones you can look at and touch. They're better at floating than... Take this seriously, or it'll take you down. Wouldn't want to be behind that. The Quack Hollow. It's just lonely. There are places up ahead far worse than this. Ooh, a biohazard like that can make you real sick. You need to line up the switches so they match. Bristles like the hair of one electrified. You need to line up the switches so they match. Bristles like the hair of one electrified. You need to line up the switches so they match. Good. That's enough Vroom vroom. That's a resource totem. A monument. A decent. Then you can. Gulps it. That leads him to the bottom of that. He's not in a state to go looking, so he's counting on you to help. Go find him a tanker truck and bring back. Says your destiny waits on the path you'll take to avoid it.